Shams 1 is the first large-scale solar plant in the Middle East. Construction has been ongoing for more than 2 years. The project construction is basically finished, and the expectation is that we will inaugurate the plant in this quarter.
In terms of the inauguration, once it's up and running, how is it going to be contributing to the UAE, to Abu Dhabi's energy mix?
Shams 1 is going to be able to provide 100 megawatts of clean power to the Abu Dhabi grid, and even more important than that, it's going to be able to deliver 50 megawatts, so half of the capacity as firm power, power you can count on during the day or during the night, thanks to the use of a small percentage of natural gas.
I guess then going forward, looking at challenges when it comes to solar energy, there are concerns with a hefty startup cost, concerns with energy efficiency. I know here there are concerns with dust as well, coating the panels. Can you tell me a little bit about those challenges? Anything particular you're using in Shams 1 to help combat them?
Really, in terms of challenges, this is going to be the first plant, let's say, in a desert. And obviously there was an important amount of work done years ago to analyze the impact of the desert on the plant. Operation and maintenance will be a little bit more difficult because of that, but there are technologies today by which we can make sure that our solar field is performing in the weather we will expect in the desert here in Abu Dhabi. In terms of costs, obviously today solar energy has a higher cost than other conventional options, especially if you don't take into account the cost of emissions that conventional sources of power have and solar energy does not have. Over time, this is going to be evolving, and costs for solar will continue reducing so that we can see in the midterm comparable costs when you take into account the cost of emissions.
I mean, that is one of the, I guess, the catch-22 is the challenges when it comes to solar energy. There's always the expectation that next year will bring a superior product or a more cost-efficient product. When is the right time to get into solar? How do you balance that?
This is one of the key questions, and this is a question that governments ask us all the time. Our answer is we're going to see a cost reduction year after year, so small improvements, incremental, so that costs come down. What we need are pioneers like Masdar and like Abu Dhabi who can launch initiatives like Shams 1 that can help us now to follow that curve and reduce the costs. The easy answer would be to sit and wait, but then the future would never come.
I guess looking maybe on a more global scale in terms of what Abengoa is doing, how are you seeing adoption of solar power, of renewable energies worldwide? Is that increasing? Is that some sort of trend you're seeing?
This is a trend that we see everywhere. We see every country, every government willing to join the renewable energy revolution, if you want. And during the last couple of years or 3 years, what we are seeing is many countries who did not have any renewables saying, I also want to be part of that. Some of them, what we used to call developing countries, who want to be there. And specifically in solar, we are seeing a significant growth in North America, we are seeing significant growth in Northern Africa, Southern Africa, and areas in the Middle East and Asia. We think that this is a trend that is here to stay, and despite economic crisis or situations in some geographies, it will continue.